because this is a game that could go the extra mile. We could have overtime easily, right? So if I'm them, Shaka Olivier has a size advantage on Shema Osborne. I am attacking the paint, but also Antonio Jackson needs to come to the party, right? Antonio Jackson has what, 8 points? He has about 3, 4 assists in the game. Only 2 fouls. Antonio Jackson needs to come to the party because he has been the weak link, and how APR have been able to neutralize him is they started attacking him. You could clearly tell Nore Harimana had very specific instructions to attack Antino Jackson.
I hear you, but the man on our screen, Bay, he has 3 personal fouls that he can give. He's sitting only on 1 personal foul. He's currently the top scorer across both teams. I think he needs to go hard and be aggressive in this fourth
He's not
quarter.
doing much also defensively, right? Because he is out on the wings defensively, which reserves his energy to do the offensive work.
I think he's also being careful, right? Like he got quite a number of fouls very early in game 2.
Yes. Yes, and that killed his rhythm.
Exactly.
Nore Habimana gets that screen with Shaka Olivier. Nore again, he attacks Jackson. As long as he has that matchup against Jackson, he's like, I am going at you. He has very clear instructions from his coach. He is going at Jackson. And they seem to have figured that out for this game.
That foul is given to Zuzua?
No.
How is that foul given to Zuzua? Is that an error on the board, or was that actually given to Zuzua? Wasn't that a matchup of Jackson versus Habimana?
Zuzua has fouled out of this game. It's quite interesting. Zuzua has fouled out of this game.
They can't ask for a replay?
No, they've already used their coaches.
There's only one?
Yep.
Entire game?
Yep.
That's crazy.
Yep. And Zuzua fouls out of the game. Talked about him being in foul trouble early on. Now Tigers have to dig deep. The replay clearly shows Atletico, he had his hands in the... You know what? I don't blame the refs for calling that foul on Zuzua because he gave them a chance to do it. You have to play smarter as a player at that level, in that moment, knowing that you're on 4 fouls. You play smarter. Antino Jackson directing traffic. Now he has to come to the party. 1 point's the difference. Bay, Bruno, Ishimwe directing traffic. They need more from Ishimwe. Ishimwe for 3, can't hit. Bay for 2, cleans up the board. 9-12 to play in this fourth quarter. Nore Habimana, Nore fights. Chapale Leonard being guarded by Bay. Craig Rando for 3, can't hit. Osborne out. Side ball, Tigers ball. Tigers will have to dig deep if they are to win this game.
I think the next minute will tell us a lot about how this quarter is going to go now that Zuzua has gone out, whether the Tigers will be able to reset and kind of strategize how they're going to play without Zuzua, but also when they're going to bring in Nate Roberts and really fortify their offense in the paint.
Jackson finds Bay. Bay for 3, can't hit. Shema Osborne collects a rebound. Nore Habimana pushes the pace. Double dribble. Nore has one of those such turnovers every game, and he doesn't believe he makes them. By the way, when you talk to him personally, he's like, oh. Zuzua straight to the showers. $74-75. We have a game on our hands. 8:36 to play. We are in the fourth quarter and you're watching us on our Happy Sports Network. What a game. Ishimwe, inbounds. Kick ball. Reset. 14 seconds on the clock. Turnover. Nore Habimana finds Craig Rando. Craig Rando, the double team comes out. Nore Habimana. Nore finds Tiafale Leonard. Tiafale Leonard finds Osborne. Osborne fouled under the basket by
Bruno.
Bruno, that's his fourth foul of the game. And it's the second team foul in this fourth quarter.
Tigers gonna have 2 players that foul out.
Tigers are in trouble, Christine. They are in trouble. If you want to put the confident money, it's
confident money.
Confident
that would
money
require me to be supporting one of the teams. Again, let the best team win. At the end of the day, who has the most endurance? Who is going to be smart? Like you said, right? Basketball is a game of plays.
Yep.
Who's going to be smart about how they play?
Right now, momentum looks like it's going APR's way. Bay finds Jackson. Jackson needs to get into his groove. There is 3-man foul on Tiafale Leonard.
That's not.
Foul.
The shot clock is off.
Side ball. Shot clock backward. You can see their coaches, Kenny Jasana and Winuka. Antino Jackson with the rock. Antino Jackson turns the page. Jackson. Turnover. Craig Rando up against Harvey. Craig Rando finds Leonard. Nore Habimana in the corner for 3. Can't hit. Ishimwe collects the rebound. Ishimwe finds Bay. Bay 4 up against 4. Bay, he attacks that paint. Foul on Robbins. APR Basketball Club up 1. Bay shooting 2.
What do you know about Tyler Bay and his performance pre-Tigers? What's his average scoring per game? Because he's on track to score an average like 35 in this 3 season. Ignoring
it's a different
game
league.
2.
It's a different league. So
Fair enough.
It comes with different responsibilities. He makes both. Tigers up 1, 7:53 on the clock to play. Nori Habimana directing traffic. Nori guarded by Ishimwe Lars. Craig Rando, he wants that matchup with Lars. Craig Rando, Lars has his hand. Lars with a steal. Lars finds Harvey. Finds Lars Ishimwe. What a defensive play by Lars Ishimwe. Unnecessary turnover by Tiafale Leonard, and he says, my bad. Touches his chest. 79-76. That is the score. 3 points the difference. Zuzua fouled out. Interesting lineup on the court right now for APR Basketball Club. They haven't played this lineup together at all in this series. Harvey, foul on Craig Randall. That should be Randall's third, right?
first, actually. This is his first personal foul.
Paul Busyman on the bench seems to love it. Harvey is like, bring all these hits. 79-76. That's the score. 3 points. The difference. You're watching us on our Campus Sports Network. It's Tigers versus APR Lions. Who is the king of the jungle? Harvey makes the pass work. 4 points the difference. 7:25. Still a lot of time, basketball wise, to play. Harvey misses. The ref calls an infringement. Oh, another foul. 13 foul by Tigers. Credit to Hervé for that hard work. And Mohamed Diane is coming back on the court. Bay. Finds Rando. Rando in the corner for three. Money. Craig Rando for three. 3 points the difference. Shooters shoots. Rando with 13. Bay shooting three. Bang, can't hit. Shaka Olivier with the rebound. Olivier finds Hervé. Hervé under the basket. Hervé struggles. Hervé, Shaka Olivier can't hit. Axel Poyo collects. Craig Rando. 1 point the difference. Rando got it by Hervé. In and out. Beats him on the first time. Laz Ishimwe tried to take the charge there, but the ref says he had not yet set his feet. Craig Randall shooting two. 6:32 to play. Coach Mwinuka is feeling every ounce of this pressure.
I mean, it will be hard not to, right?
I hope he has nails by the end of this game. Nerves, Christian. Craig Randall misses the first one. Mama Mpoyo has been rather quiet. Randall makes the second one. Antino Jackson brings it up the floor, being guarded by Nore Habimana. And you expect that blitz defense to be coming in. Ishimwe, Jackson, they move that goal. Steps back, side step back. Can't hit. Rebound. Craig Randall out. He did need to go for that basketball. That's not a smart play by Craig Randall. There was no reason for him to try and get that basketball. There was no pressure.
One thing that's very interesting in moments like this is watching how Coach James reacts. Like, I think he agrees that, Randall didn't need to do that, but he's not on their case either. At the end of the day, they still have 6 minutes in this game.
Ishimwe, all alone in the park, can't hit. Is he done for his 3-pointers for the day? Craig Randall. Ishimwe guards him well. Great defense by Ishimwe. I don't know, Christian. I don't know. Is the pressure getting to the officials as well? I don't know. Rwanda Basketball League, 80 all. 5 minutes, just slightly over 5 minutes. That's 6 minutes to play. Timeout, Tigers Basketball Club.
What a crazy game. What a crazy game. As you said, 5 minutes is a very long time. Tigers is almost in foul trouble. They actually don't have any more to give. The next foul, and they're in foul trouble. APR are currently sitting on 3 team fouls with 2 players who have 4 personal fouls who are both not playing right now. The score is tied. The tension is high. If Tigers wants to win, they definitely need to create a gap. Otherwise, APR might just do what they always do and win by 2 or 3. Arnold.
Yes, Kristen.
We've just come out of a timeout. What do you think the coaches said to their teams?
Coach Mwenuka clearly defensively is like, get your hands out of that cookie jar. And Coach James, keep attacking Jackson. Nore Harimana having a good game. 10 points. She's in double digits. APR up by 2. Jackson directing traffic. Jackson deep for 3. Money! Jackson with the steal. Jackson loses his footing. Craig Randall, Nori Harimana all by himself. Money. The battle of the point guard is happening. (84-83). Jackson seems to slip up on the wet floor down there, and it's unfortunate for Tigers Basketball Club.
It is. That was a great steal by Jackson. Great effort, great drive. But unfortunately, in those last moments, that's what cost him.
Jackson, step back, in, out, floater, misses. Roberts, he's back on the court. Roberts versus a triple team. Jackson, the Shimway, pass, finds Jackson. Jackson splits the Red Sea. Also, he can't hit. Nore Habimana, rebound. And he says, let's calm down, guys. Nore Habimana asking Axel Poyo to move to the left. Poyo not moving. Nore directing traffic. Goes at his Shimway. Easy work. Easy layup. Ned Roberts not happy with the defensive duties of his teammates. Lousy Shimwe bringing it up the court. Being guarded by Tiafale Leonard. Not really being guarded. Bay facing that double team. Bay can't hit. 86-83. 3 points the difference. Turnover unnecessary. Bay. Oh! Not in my house. What to Dikembe? Not in my house. Mohammed Janet tells you. He picks. They're right there. And Tigers Basketball Club are in trouble right about now. 3:53 on the shot clock. Sorry to play. Antino Jackson. Antino. You know he never gives up. Finds Bay. Bay. He seems to be sleeping. Versus the double team. Bay. Turnover. The momentum has clearly shifted. 5 points difference, and Mama Axel Boyo is back on the ground. This is a tough one.
Very interesting. We're in the last 4 minutes of the game. Both our big men are back on the floor. We have Roberts and Mohamedou playing. The Tigers is in foul trouble, and they seem to be very conservative. They don't want to give the fouls, but they're giving away the points instead. I don't know if that's going to work out for them. They're currently trailing by 5.
Everything points to Tigers' direction. I mean to APR's direction regarding momentum of this game. Craig Randall, he says, I want ISO. Up against Paul Bizimana. He puts him on an island. Shake, bake, off 1 foot, can't hit. Leonard collects. Axel Poyo can't hit. Another rebound. Mohamed Jane. Axel Poyo tries again. Bang! Money! Antino Jackson up against Tiafale Leonard. Jackson. The blitz comes. Harvey looks at the basket. Harvey off his feet. Finds Bay. Leonard, who gets that basket? Foul. And that could be a clear path foul. And the crowd are on their feet.
Maman Poyo's not even actually watching the game. He's directing the choir in the crowd.
Choir master.
She's so comfortable and confident in what their team is doing.
7 points the difference, 2:40 to play. And this is a similar scoreline to the last game at this time of that game. The difference is there's no Zuzua to get you back into it.
Also, Mutawazi hasn't had as much impact in this game
Hasn't
as
had
in the
any
last
minutes.
one.
Hasn't had any minutes. How do you have impact with no minutes? You know, looking at these two games, Coach James May is out coaching Monaco.
What did we say earlier in game 2? What's the best offense or what's the best defense?
Offense.
Do you think it's that APR actually just have more shooting options than the Tigers?
They just
And that's what
differ.
makes sense?
Yes, Kristen. Yes. Right? Tigers are not deep enough. So the moment the bench doesn't come to play, if you're not getting points from Olivier Chaka, if you're not getting points from Bruno Nyamwasa when they come onto the court,
Paul.
then, because clearly APR are going to get points from Adonis Villa, they're going to get points from Robbins, they're going to get points from Axel Mpoyo. All these players are coming off the bench. Right? And you
Boyo's
can
had a
see
really good game today.
what?
Boyo's had a really good game today.
Yes. And he has followed the coach's instructions, which were like, okay, Zuzua is out, Netro, but it's not there. Attack Jackson. I will do that all day, every day. Seven points the difference. Eight.
1 point was added to Axel Mpoyo. I think they probably gave him a 2 instead of a 3, but he shot a 3.
After review from the referees. Is it a clear pass? The refs haven't called it as a clear pass.
Tigers have called for a timeout though. Seems like they want to slow down the momentum and regroup.
Isn't that the last time out of the game for them?
No, they have another one. I feel like we're as tense as everyone in this room trying to see like, how is this game gonna end?
Look, if you're not tense such a game, but to be fair, you have some of the old basketball heads walking out right about now, because to them it looks done and dusted. Because the question is, where are Tigers going to get some form of offense? Jackson is not finding his groove. He has had a very quiet 11 points, and he is struggling to create also any form of assist or offense for his team, right? And because they're attacking him on the defensive end, he's losing his legs. But he has much more work to do.
So Paul Bizimana is now on the floor, and I think even though he's had a bit of a slow game, maybe they're hoping that he'll turn things around.
Mohamed Diane, he has been a good free throw shooter, shooting 2. What a block he had with that Bay dunk. And that was a momentum swinger. That swung 4 points.
And I'll be very fascinated to see the stats from this game because, again, it's been so close. They've both been going really hard. They've tried to kind of outmaneuver each other, with APR kind of just finding their way a little bit more than Tigers
That
have.
commentator's cast coming back.
That what?
The commentator's cast coming back again.
You're going to have APR fans coming for you.
He makes 1 of 2. Antonio Jackson pushing the pace. 9 points the difference. Jackson, you know he wants that 3. They're not giving it to him. Hervé, Jackson, got it by Nore Habimana. Nore was using his length. They get the switch. Axel Mpoyo. Jackson finds Paul Bizimana. Paul Bizimana for 2. Can't hit. Ball off Mohamed Jani. Tigers ball. 2:16 to play. Bay. Up against Axel Mpoyo. Bay. Blocked again by Mohamed Jane. Not in my house. Jane collects his second ball. And he's up for alley hoop. Can't hit. Jackson pushes the pace. Jackson finds Paul Bizimana. Jackson for three. Can't hit. Mohamed Jane finds Nori Habimana. Craig Randall. He knows what he's doing. He's trying to buy those fouls, man. Finds Jihane. And there they get the foul.
That's going to be Hervé Ichisatse's fourth personal foul.
Do you know what has just happened?
What's happened?
The fat lady just sang. He makes these 2 free throws, it's all done. These 2 free throws put it really out of reach for the Tigers.
He's definitely going to make at least 1 or 2. Is it my turn to make the commentators?
Yep, over to you, Christine.
I'm so sorry, APR fans.
Makes the second. 1 out of 2. 10 points the difference. Oh, catch hits. Mohamed Jane finds Axel Mpoyo. Axel Mpoyo, he's running down that clock. Nori Habimana says, let's take our time. Let's take our time. Foul on Jackson. Nori Habimana shooting 2. Right about now, 1:12 to go. You have about 3 ball possessions left in the game. Unless there's some form of miracle, but APR should have this in the bag. Nori Habimana, what a game he has had. 17 points, Nori Habimana. Misses one. Jackson pushes the pace. And those extra efforts. Tiafale Leonard. And you can hear the sound of the APR fans out there. And it's another block by APR. Craig Randall up against Hervé. Craig Randall.
What a game this has been.
Look at Mama Axel Mpoyo, man. She's enjoying this. She's loving it.
She is. This is.
APR should be now 2-1 to the good after this series. And you know what's funny now, Christian? The teams that have won game 1, Craig Randall, have all lost both games back to back.
But we can't count them out just yet. Both teams have been. What a game this has been.
Look at Mama Axel Mpoyo, man. She's enjoying this. She's loving it. APR should be now 2-1 to the good after this series. And you know what's funny now, Christian? The teams that have won, Craig Randall, have all
short window
lost
where you're really going hard. It needs to be consistent throughout the game. But we can't count them out just yet. Both teams have been. What a game this has been.
Look at Mama Axel Mpoyo, man. She's enjoying this. She's loving it. APR should be now 2-1 to the good after this series. And you know what's funny now? Clearly, the teams that have won, Craig Randall, 2 possession game left.
Short window where you're really going hard. It needs to be consistent throughout the game. What a fascinating game this has been. What a game this has been.
Look at Mama Axel Mpoyo, man. She's enjoying this. She's loving it. APR should be now 2-1 to the good after this series. You know what's funny now? Clearly, those teams that have trouble is Craig Randall possession area of this game. Nori Habimana. And look, Kristen, so Right about now, you ask yourself, what do Tigers do different in the next game? You know what they should be doing different? Play smart.
Play smarter. Because APR played smart.
Yep. It was a very smart, mature performance from APR Basketball Club.
Trying to foul out Antino, actually fouling out Zua, trying to foul out Roberts as well.
And that's all she wrote. 96-85. APR Basketball Club win game 3 to go 2-1 up in this best of 5 game series. APR Basketball Club clearly now are in pole position to win their semi-final. Game 4 is on Wednesday at the BK Arena. If you can't make it to the BK Arena, worry not. We will be here on Okapi Sports Network. Thank you for spending your time with us. Christine, final thoughts on this game?
I'm still in shock, honestly. I'm trying to process what happened. I think, we can see on the stats that APR was dominant from the start and maintained a above 20 scoring across each quarter, while Tigers had a really, really good third